Police have identified some of the armed men arrested in Massachusetts on Saturday who claim to be foreign nationals not answerable to U.S. law. They said they were heading to Maine for training. News Center Maine's Samantha York has more on what we know of these men ahead of their first court appearance tomorrow.
I'd like to brief you on
An hours-long standoff comes to an end Saturday morning. Massachusetts State Police arresting 11 men after shutting down a section of I-95 in the town of Wakefield, even telling people who live nearby to lock their doors and shelter in place.
Crazy. Nothing like this ever happened in this area.
Here are the 3 things you need to know about this case. First, the men found pulled over on the side of the highway dressed in full tactical gear, carrying rifles, told police they were on their way from Rhode Island to Maine for what they called training. Exactly what kind of training or where in Maine they were heading hasn't been revealed. All 11 were arrested. 9 have been identified by police, according to a release. The other 2 are still refusing to identify themselves. The majority of the group is from New York. Second, they claim to belong to an extremist group called Rise of the Moors. These are clips from the group's YouTube page, uploaded during the confrontation with Massachusetts State Police.
We are on Interstate 95. Massachusetts. Our vehicle is full of camping equipment, which supports what I said about how we're going to our private land to train.
According to the Southern Poverty Law Center, Moorish sovereigns, or Moors, began emerging in the 1990s and have clashed with federal and state authorities over their refusal to obey laws and government regulation. This group claims otherwise.
We're not anti-government. We're not anti-police. We're abiding by the peaceful journey laws of the United States, federal courts.
Third, after the confrontation in Wakefield ended, state troopers found 8 firearms. None of the men arrested had a license to carry them. They're expected in Middlesex Superior Court in Massachusetts on Tuesday. Samantha York, News Center, Maine.